Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Jingle All the Way. Now, as you know, Jingle All the Way was a 90s gem. Underneath some of the cliche 90s films, there stood a Christmas film that me and my family would watch traditionally when it came on Channel 3 or on Channel 4 or 5. Now, the premise of the film is about Howard, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, who, after missing his son's karate class, goes on an all-out manhunt to find the doll Turbo Man, which is meant to be something similar to Superman or Power Rangers and that. What's interesting is that you've got Howard's neighbour Ted, who is like a mix of Glenn Quagmire and Ned Flanders. He acts like this really friendly guy, and he kind of sees the female neighbours as his Valkyries. And he also tries to hit on Howard's wife, Liz, and she doesn't seem to be aware of it. And what's interesting is that, as well, we also have Howard's son, Jamie, who wants his dad to, be there for the family and, and to keep his promises. I think with Howard is that he puts a lot of his effort, a lot of his time, and a lot of it on trying to make more money than being with his family and that. So what's interesting is that you've also got this postman played by Sinbad, whose name is Myron. Now, Myron is pretty much like what would happen if you had someone who can't get a break and had someone like the polar opposite from Howard. Because you can tell that Myron wants to team up with Howard, but Howard doesn't want to help him in that. And we see both men going all their way to get a doll for their sons. And I think what makes the film enjoyable is that you can see how desperate they go, how they go all their way to prove a point, while getting themselves in sticky situations or being put in difficult positions. I think somewhere Jingle All the Way does deserve some praise and actually has something interesting to tell. It's like what would happen if you waited till the last moment instead of, getting your gifts early and going on the manhunt. I think what's also interesting is that if you look in the toy stores, there are dolls for like Fantastic Four, like Power Rangers and He-Man and all that stuff. What's actually interesting is that you've even got other dolls that are included, like Dementor, who's meant to be the arch-nemesis character, and Booster, who is the less popular one. And fun fact, the guy who plays Dan in the show Dan Versus plays the character Booster near the end. So in my opinion, what I think of Jingle All the Way, it has this magical charm that is still funny. And what's actually funny is that, in some way or other, the film did predict how the actor who played Jamie would end up becoming. So I think it deserves a lot of praise. A lot of effort was put into this, and I think it deserves a thumbs up. It's still good, it's still right, and it still tells a good Christmas story. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.